Hey. Welcome to another episode, Sis Stop Sulkin podcast. My name is Miss Tasha Talks Life. If you are new here, I help to guide you to your dream life faster by making simple, actionable tweaks to your mindset, your health and wellness, and your life goals. Hello. Man, so this is an audio only episode. So if you're watching on YouTube, I apologize. If you're watching on Apple, Spotify, or anything else, you already know the vibe. It's always audio, right? But yeah, no, for my YouTube listeners, bear with me. The next couple of episodes may be audio only. I know you guys love to see my pretty smiling face. But my camera broke. I still don't know exactly what happened, but it's not working. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't recorded in a couple of weeks due to it. Three weeks to be exact. And I was feeling um discouraged. I was feeling down about it because I didn't know if I should just stop the show. I wasn't sure if that was like a sign. I wasn't sure if it was the enemy or was it, alignment. I wasn't sure. And it was just easier to be in a funk about it and to kind of step back. But it's funny because God works in mysterious ways, because I've been asking, like, if this is not part of my voice. My kids are playing football now, and they had 2 games this weekend. And yeah, so you already know I'm a football mom through and through. So yeah, my voice is a little but so I wasn't really sure on the way of the show. And I remember the last episode or so, I had mentioned like things are coming. I don't know exactly what that looks like, but new things are happening for Sis Stop Sulking. And I believe that I've gotten the answer or what I was looking for with the show. So I'm here, I'm showing up, although it's only audio only, but that's how I started, right? And the perks to being audio only is that as long as you have a good microphone and a quiet space, you can record almost anywhere. I don't have to go to the studio where I normally record. I can pull up anywhere and record. And I love that freedom and that flexibility. So maybe that was the blessing. Maybe that was the disguise, like the blessing in disguise is that go back to the basics. So let me just start really quick before I go all the way in, because I haven't spoken to you in 3 weeks, girl. And so I have so much that I want to talk about. And I don't like to keep the episodes long. So um the quote for this episode reads, "Action and adaptability create opportunity," by Garrison Wynn. I don't know who that is, but this quote stuck out to me the most because your actions and your ability to adapt create an opportunity. Not being so rigid, so stuck in it has to be this way or nothing. And that is what I needed today, is that my actions still showing up, still providing the value, still speaking life, still encouraging and empowering, with the ability to be flexible and knowing that if it doesn't work this way, there's always another way. And it's going to create opportunities for me. And I know that and I believe that. And so here we are. And I'm literally at my kitchen table as opposed to being in the studio, which is also a easier task for me, right? And I don't have um like I'm just in regular clothes chilling. Like, I mean, y'all know me. I show up on my show however I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like getting glammed up, I'm gonna get glammed up. If I feel like being in my relaxed, chill vibe mode, I'm gonna be chill, relaxed, and vibe. 85-90% of the time, I'm not even wearing makeup because that's just not who I am. So I'm still comfortable no matter what. But it's just a difference when, you could do it at your home. And my long ultimate goal is to have a studio in my house. So that's in progress, right? That's something that I want to do. But yeah, so my actions and my adaptability create opportunity. So despite the camera being broken and me feeling like, okay, I'm going to step away from the show. I've never done seasons. I've missed episodes here and there due to unforeseen circumstances or whatever, but I have 111 episodes under my belt. 44, is it 40, 52 on YouTube, and the rest are on audio platforms like Spotify, Apple, and all of that. Um, so yeah, so I'm still, I got this, right? And and just to go into a little bit of the things that's been going on this past 3 weeks, I had a speaking engagement. I spoke at um, it was a back to school event for teachers and teacher assistants, and I spoke to them about self awareness and how self awareness is self care. And I am going to do a whole episode on it, but that was very powerful because a lot of times, well, for me in my studies and being a new social emotional coach, which is something that I've always taught in the educational setting with my students, but now making it official and becoming certified. Um, Being self aware is self care, right? Being able to regulate your own emotions, identify your triggers, set boundaries, and knowing those things is part of your self care. And it's something that is not really talked about. And so it was a very powerful workshop. I was excited for it. I was excited to be a part of it. And that's what I do. So I love talking all things accountability, goals, self love, self care, boundaries, like all of that, health and wellness. That all ties under Sis Stop Sulking, right? Stop complaining, stop worrying, stop gossiping, stop, speaking negative over your life, stop speaking negative over other people, and just and do more, like, tweak your mindset, tweak your health and wellness strategies and goals, and tweak your life goals so that you can have a life that you truly love or truly desire, because it is so possible for you. And although, a lot of times, I know for myself, I imposter syndrome kicks in because I may not be where I am, where I desire to be in the moment. But part of tweaking the mindset is really identifying and realizing that you are good, you are worthy, you are blessed wherever you are in the moment. And the more you express gratitude for where you are right now, is the more that you'll have to be grateful for. And that's the humbling part. I think people are so hard on themselves because they always want to be in a better position than they are right now, but if you really look at your life and the blessings that's been on you, you are not where you were last year. You are not where you were the year before. And that's something to be grateful for, and to keep striving for more, but being grateful for what you have and what is right now. And so, yeah, so I did that speaking engagement. That was great. The annual backyard camping event that my cousin hosts. I think this is the third year we did that. The kids loved it. It was great. Football season has begun, like I just mentioned. That's why my voice sounds like this. I sound like a raspy old man because my boys are playing football, and they are just so happy for it. And what else? Oh, so this community that I'm a part of is called the Divine Collective. We had our first annual or inaugural, excuse me, our first inaugural retreat, which was phenomenal. My middle child turned 10 on September 1st. He was born literally on Labor Day that year, in 2014, and it's never fell on Labor Day again. So he's so super special to us, but he's an amazing kid. And I just can't believe that he is double digits. Like, I'm just not okay. Like, he's literally looking me in my face. I'm like, yo, this can't be. So, but he turned 10, which is such a blessing. I've been brunching and happy houring with my friends. I have a couple of different groups of friends for different reasons and different communities that I'm a part of. And I love that for me because it's a vast variety of women and that bring so much value to my life and that I bring to them, that I'm just grateful for it, because there's people that don't have community or don't have one community, let alone multiple communities. So yeah, I did a lot of that over the past 3 weeks. Um, Elevate with Care mentorship and curriculum is in its editing stage. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, so let me just take a minute and talk about Elevate, right? Elevate is my new baby. Elevate is only 5 months old. God gave this to me in a moment where I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? What I had recently left the classroom in 2023, June 2023. So it hadn't been that long that I had left the classroom. I was doing some independent educational consulting work. I was with a couple of agencies, and I just was like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? And Elevate with Care was birthed. And it scared me to death, because what it is, it's a social emotional mentorship for girls, ages, I would say 12, 11 to like teenagers to 19. So middle school, elementary like fifth grade and up, right? And I did an event in, I want to say June. I'm not that great with dates. That's why I write everything down. In June, called Self Love and Tacos. And I had some girls in the community and from my church come to this event. We talked about self love. We did some journaling. We did some visualization. They made tacos, and it was just a whole vibe. And it made me want to do more. Now, mind you, Elevate with Care had already been birthed, but I hadn't really started writing the curriculum because it wasn't a thought. It was just community, get the girls together, um, you know, contact the neighboring churches, do these pop-ups, have, these girls learn about social emotional well-being, such as self-love, self-care, uh, feminine hygiene, decision making, healthy relationships, all of it. Like, I mean, it's a 12 to 14 week mentorship. And so I just put my head down over the summer months and created this curriculum. And now it is in its editing stages, and I'm so excited. I have a couple of things in the works that I'm not ready to talk about, or that it's not, I don't want to talk about it, because, truthfully, guys, I'm learning, because this is not me normally. I'm always like sharing what's going on and telling people. And I believe it's like a mix, because sometimes sharing what's going on in your life inspires and encourages others. But then sharing what's going on in your life, people be praying on your downfall. So now you're working to be blessed while somebody is praying against it, and it makes it just that much harder. So I'm not 100% sure on, not 100% sold on going into great detail on what's happening, but God is so good. And so, yeah, the curriculum is in its editing stage. I am pitching it to different organizations in hopes to start the beta process on working through this curriculum so that I can publish this book and help help parents, organizations, and schools to really tap into these young girls and provide them the support that they need. And this is basically debunking that bad girl narrative. Bad is an acronym for bossy, aggressive, delinquent. And so many times girls get this bad reputation because they don't know how to regulate their emotions, and they lash out, and so they get a bad rep, when in actuality they just need the tools and the resources to navigate that, and which helps them to become the future leaders. And so it's allowing them to shape their own future with confidence and authenticity and resilience and excellence, academic excellence, so that they can take ownership and be the best version of themselves. And yeah, and there's data behind it. Social emotional learning and wellness is huge. It's gotten even bigger since 2020, because the social aspect um was what's the word I'm looking for, was on freeze. Like, everybody was home and socializing with just their family. and all of that. So social emotional learning is so important. It's vital and it helps. And it's statistics that show that it improves the child's overall well-being, how they show up in the world. It trickles or trickles into their adulthood. So yeah, so and my target audience is girls that are dealing with maybe issues, frequent write-ups, self-diagnosed depression and anxiety, mean girl syndrome, like all of that, because they just need to channel their energy. And how do I know? Because I was that girl. I was that girl that my parents had separated at a point in time where we had to go live with my grandmother. I was angry. I didn't know where these emotions was coming from. I didn't know how to navigate them. I was didn't like school, always in the office. Like, I did my work and everything, but I had these pent up emotions that made me lash out, or, just not such a nice person at times. And this was in middle school. So I want to be that for them, and I want to give them back and show them that you can do and have anything and be anybody that you want to be. You just have to put the work in on yourself. And so that's where Elevate with Care came from. CARE is an acronym as well. And I'm super proud of it. I just light up. It's like literally my new baby. And I know that it's going to change lives. And I know that it's a necessity. And so yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. Sis Stop Sulkin is a platform for women, but also these young girls are young women in the making, right? And so with that, that's the one thing that I'm working on really, really diligently, as well as thinking about, as an accountability coach, bringing back Empowered to Thrive. If you watched any of my episodes in the past, Empowered to Thrive is my accountability cohort community for women that are balancing life, career, business, family, all of those things. And they have these goals and they need a community to hold them accountable, a community that they can check in with to make sure that they're on task, a coach that can get them to come up with the right answers, the next best step for their business, for their self-love, for their families. And I've ran this cohort about two times already. And it's supposed to be a 12-week cohort, but we become family, we become community, and I am really thinking about bringing it back. So let me know in the comments if you would like to be a part of Empowered to Thrive, which is a community of women that are we're ambitious, we're going after our goals and dreams, we're making impact. It's all about impact. How can we serve? How can we show up for other women? How can we show up for our families? How can we show up for our organizations, our businesses, younger girls that are looking at us and checking in with each other, making sure that we're on task with our goals? Then I'm going to be bringing in experts that are out of my realm to speak to you, coaching, one-on-one coaching to jumpstart the journey, and then group coaching where we come together, you check in with your goals, you check in with your progress. I have templates, I have journals. Like, this is what I do. The educator in me, this is what I do. I have many women that has talked to the fact of being a part of this community. So I took a step back because it is a lot. It is a lot. And I was, working with Elevate with Care, but it's been on my heart. And plus my past attendees are, asking about it, like what's up with it. And then, so yeah, so I'm sitting still. I'm waiting for God to give me the full nudge on it. And I think it's time to roll it back out. So stay tuned for that. It's just a lot going on. And so what's new for Sis Stop Sulkin podcast? For now, we're going to be, excuse me, for now, we're going to be audio only. So I hope that you stick with us. I hope that you still tune in because the information is still there. If you did not subscribe to the show or follow the show, I think following is on the audio platform, subscribing is on YouTube. Do that right now. Click subscribe. If you listen this far, you are a part of the tribe. So click subscribe, click follow. Episodes drop every single week, Tuesdays. I'm trying to figure out. I think they're both going to drop audio and video. I'm no video right now. Look at me. Audio is gonna, yeah, Tuesdays. Every Tuesdays episodes drop. And also I am looking for guests to be on the show. So there's two type of guests that I'm looking for. Guests that are doing big things in their community, that are building businesses, that have products and services that can help other women. I'm looking for that. And then I'm also looking for women that know that there's something that they want to do. They have this burn. They know that but they're just not sure of how to go about it. I want to coach you on my show for free. That means we're going to identify your roadblocks. We're going to identify your dreams and desires. And then we're going to talk about the next best step that you need to take to get there. Because that's what I do. I'm an accountability coach and I want you to be successful. I thrive off of other people's success because I know if you can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, you can do it. And so that's my gift. I think God put me here to encourage, inspire, and coach, educate other women, other girls, other people to be their best self and to achieve a life that they truly love. And it doesn't always have to be money or material things, because if you're at peace and if your heart is pure and your mind is right, you're winning. Now you just have to keep the momentum to get the other things to come into place. And so yeah, so that's what's up with Sis Stop Sulkin. I'm so sorry we've been going this long. 3 weeks seems like forever, but I had to really understand that just because one part of it is not functioning, I need to adapt. I need to still take action and know that that's going to open up more opportunity for the show. For me, I have another idea that I'm not ready to talk about yet for the show, and I'm so excited for it. So stay tuned for all of it because it's all going to be available to you to see. Now, part of the show is going to be video. So you will have to be on YouTube in order to see it. But I will be sending out those correspondence so that you know. If you are not on my email list, please go to Tasha Talks Life on Instagram and send me a DM. I will send you the link to join the community because that's where you're going to get most of the information, right? I send it out. You get a newsletter. I send out when the episode drops. I send out a lot of information to my community. So if you're not a part of my community, you want to go to Tasha Talks Life, no spaces, no underscores, no nothing. Tasha Talks with an S Life on Instagram and DM me, and I will get that information to you so that you can join our community. What else is there? Oh my God, I'm like so excited. So excited for what's coming. Even in this minor setback. So that's it that I have. I hope that, this was good to find it, to kind of tap into where I've been, what I've been doing, how's everything going, and stay connected with me. So DM me so that or you can say it in the comments below that, say community. How about that? Type in community in the comments below and I will send you the link. You can also follow me on LinkedIn, Tasha Owens. Follow me on Instagram, Tasha Talks Life, TikTok, Tasha Talks Life, Facebook, Tasha Talks Life. And yeah, let's stay connected. If you would like to be on the show, I'm open to that. Send me a message, find me, email me, info@tashatalkslife.com, and we can go through it. I have a whole enrollment process, meaning just your name, what's your product or service, what's your business, your logo, all of that to see if you're a good fit for the show. So yeah, so that is all that I have. I'm going to end with our mindset declaration. You can write this down. You can repeat it after me. I will be still and present when I am unsure of the next best step. My positive attitude attracts positive outcomes. Yes, yes, yes. So I want you guys to be well, to be blessed. Let me know what kind of show, what do you want to see? What do you want to hear? Do you know someone that may be a good fit for the show? Put their names in the comments, engage. That's the only way that this show grows. And that's the only way that I know what to give you by you telling me, right? Closed mouth don't get fed, but I am here to serve. I want you to be well, have an amazing week, and to remember that your past does not dictate your better future. Till next episode.